Well, early morning start. A lot of construction going on around the city. Not too surprised, it's good construction weather. It's cooled down a bit today. They're threatening thunderstorms out in the mountains later, so I didn't head out there today. But I think it's going to be a busy day out there as well. I shall do an around town walk instead. Right, I'm going to head on downtown and do some down there. Right, I'm going to head along this way. I don't normally go around this way, so I'll be a rebel. I'm going to walk around my usual route downtown, but I'm going to go the other way around. Yes. That's always a nice shot down through there, I must admit. I've done time lapse, so I did think about getting up early this morning and doing a time lapse here, just setting up and doing a as the sun comes up thing. But unfortunately I laid in bed too long, had too much coffee, and decided no, I think I'll just do a walk around. Yeah, right, so I'm going to head on this way. I'm going to head along the ridge and then down to the bottom. That's always a nice way down into downtown. Oh, just in one of the old style buses. Up along here is a nice walk. So many great spots to just sit and relax along here. Great views of the city too. You can't odds it. I mean, that is a good view. Doesn't get much better than that. There's a very nice tree up there. I've done that picture before. I will head up there. We'll take the Dave route. Yes, that's always a nice view down through there. Sun's just nice, huh? Right, I'm going to head along the top here and go around my usual route backwards. I'm a rebel, I know. Yeah. This is such a nice walk up along here, it's not bad at all. Right, I shall put this away until I get a bit further around the other side. Right, I'm going to do a little bit of video along the top here. It's a fairly quiet time of the day, just deciding on whether to go along the top or along the bottom. I haven't been all the way along the top for a while. They've got a Latino day down there today, so it's going to be very busy in Prince's Island, I suspect. So I will avoid that area. I think I will just go along the top here. This is one of the best views of the city in Calgary. Used to be very nice parking just along here for about 4 or 5 cars, but they took that out a few years ago, unfortunately. But that is a very nice view. Right, I will continue along the top here and do some more when I get further along. Well, I've stopped just to enjoy the view before I head up around the corner and down the bottom. Very nice walk along here. You can see how dry it's been. Look at the grass, eh? Very dry. We need some rain. Apparently we do have some coming, so that's rather nice. This breeze is very nice too, I have to say. Yes, I will take that. Right, I need to head along and around a few corners here, and I can start heading down towards the river. Well, that's a different angle of the city, one that I don't normally get. I just found a corner for a photograph that I don't normally get that picture, but that's actually quite nice through there. Yes, I'll certainly go with that. I wonder where this path goes. Never been down here. Right, let's have a quick look and see. Yes, my 10 millionth picture of this bridge. Very nice down here today. Not seen that too many people. It's very good. But again, if that's not a good picture, I just don't know. I would certainly like $1 for every picture I've taken of that bridge. I'd be very wealthy now. Yeah. Big hoo-ha about that bridge when they put it in. But I tell you now, it has most definitely become one of Calgary's most recognisable landmarks, that's for sure. Right, time to head on. that's the trip across the bridge. They have it all closed off along the sides at the moment because some idiot decided to break all the glass in there the other week, so they are removing all the glass along the bottom there and installing different materials, I gather. Make it harder for people to do that, so I'm not sure why anybody would want to do that in the first place, but either way, they are fixing that problem, so that is good. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to sit in the shade here for just a second. Unfortunately, I did forget to bring my water bottle with me, even though I had it in the car. I did forget to bring it. They made a very nice seating area along here, really nice gardens and plants and stuff. Actually made it very nice indeed. Yeah. Right, I'm going to head off down into downtown. This is a dangerous part of town to walk through for me, because not far from here there's a store called the Mountain Equipment Co-op, where they sell all kinds of outdoor stuff, and unfortunately it's one of those stores that you can go in not wanting to buy anything and come out with a whole bunch of stuff you didn't know you didn't need. Yeah, but it's such a good store. I always because of the route I walk around town, I always end up going past it, so I have a sneaking suspicion that that's exactly where I'm going to end up. I'm not sure what time they open today, but if they're not open when I get there, I can't buy anything, but I usually find something in there that I can buy. Yeah, right, I shall head on down that way. Well, no walk through this part of town would be complete. Better walk through one of my favourite little pieces of park. This used to be a school many years ago. A lot of these big old sandstone schools all around Calgary. This is now a government building. All the reflections on the back of the building too. Now, normally they have, these are fountains through here, as I've mentioned in previous videos. These are fountains, and unfortunately they don't have them on. I haven't seen these on, they haven't been on at all this year. Yeah, as you can see, we have very nice reflection. If you come down here a little earlier, actually, the building behind me has like this smoked orange glass all over it, and it puts a fantastic reflection on the back of the building. You can still see a little bit there on the right hand side, but it actually gives you a really nice glow on the back of the building. Really interesting light. Yeah, yes, this is normally stepping stones across what is normally full of water. So, however, they haven't had it full this year. I'm not quite sure why. Must be some reason. No idea why. It's actually very nice fountains when that's all going. They use this site for filming for a lot. They film all kinds of things in here. I've been down here many times and seen film crews doing various bits and pieces in here. Right, I will continue on downtown. Right, well, I found my way down through here. Unfortunately, Mountain Equipment Co-op was closed. Well, fortunately for my wallet, it was closed. Yes, always something there to buy. Yeah. Right, I'm going to head down across here, down over the railway bridge. I've done a bit of video through here before. This building the other side of the road here is actually one of Calgary's, if not the original railway station. I think it was actually the original. Yes. Yes. It's now a ballet studio, I believe. Right. I'll do a bit more when I get up around the corner. Like I say, this was Calgary's original railway station. This is the end of the line, I guess. That was the platform down along there. This was with the rail line across here. Very nice. It's nice that they kept it like this. I do like this bridge, I have to admit. This is a very photogenic bridge. This one I've done lots of pictures of in the winter. Very nice. But it still has a nice walkway along it, so that makes it a much nicer walking total. Yes. Pictures of trains coming along here. Down the bottom. Yeah. This line was ripped out all the way through, unfortunately. It's a shame it's not still a railway line, I must admit. Alright. Yes, makes for a very nice area for photography too. It's a very nice park down in here. Goes all up around. I was going to come up around the other side of the park, but decided to come this way. If that doesn't make for a nice picture, I don't know what does. You can just picture the trains coming through here. Yeah, very nice. Right, I'm going to head down and under the walkway the other way. These steps, I can tell you, are very slippery in the winter. Not so bad this time of the year. River's way down. Quite often the river is literally right up here. But, it's normally way high. Yeah, I would normally be well underwater. We do have heavy rains coming for Tuesday and what have you. Oh, hello pigeons. Clearly something in the sand there, the pigeons are like. I like these old bridges, I like the design of these old things. Riveted truss bridges, good. Right, I'm going to head on downtown. Now this is the Reader Rock Garden. Anybody who's never been here, it's well worth a visit. Amazing place, especially this time of the year. It's all really nice walkways and plants. This place is world famous. Many years ago, the Queen actually came here to see the rock garden for herself. Yeah. All the way up through here there's nice little walkways and paths, and there's a little like a creek that runs down through here. I've taken that picture many times. Yeah. Right, I'm going to wander up through here and bring you along for the walk. As I say, there's a very nice pond slash creek runs through here. Mr. Reader, in case you don't know, was one of the original parks people for Calgary, and many people laughed at him and said, because it was prairie basically, they said you're never going to get anything to grow here. So the Reader Rock Garden appeared, and lo and behold, everybody was absolutely stunned. He spent years and years coming up with plants that would grow here and would be good for a Chinook climate. In case you don't know what a Chinook is, we can go from -20 to +10 overnight because the wind will change in the mountains, and as the air rushes down the other side of the mountains, it compresses, and as it compresses, it increases temperature, a bit like putting your thumb over the end of a bicycle, I guess. When you pump up the bicycle, hey presto, it gets warmer. Same thing happens with the air as it comes over the mountains. Nice creek running through here though. In case you've never been here and had a visit, well worth it. There's also a very nice little cafe at the top here. If you look at all the trees along Memorial Drive and what have you, that was all courtesy of Mr. Reader. Very nice gazebo up in there. I've taken that picture from the other side many times, as I will do in a moment. Yeah, we're all up through here. It's an absolute maze of little footpaths and trails that kind of wander off here, there and everywhere. Do need good boots if you're coming up through here, sturdy shoes. Absolutely stunning with all the flowers in there. This was the original house, which is now a cafe. This gazebo I've taken pictures of many times before. And these benches, yeah, Very nice. This is a nice stop off on my route around the city. Lovely flowers in here. Yeah. Like I say, many steps and pathways in here. I am going to go this way. So I'm heading on through a different location. I'm just using this as a walk through, but it makes a very nice stopping point. The amount of time and effort it took to create this place and maintain it now, I can tell you, is huge. They have an army of people that come up through here and look after plants and all that kind of good stuff. So, anybody who's never been to Reader Rock Garden, come along and have a look. You won't be disappointed, I can tell you. That is the calf down in there. Make very nice food in there, by the way. Yep. Gonna head up along and out the top way here. This actually brings you out. Another one of my routes that I like to use. It's a bit of a shortcut. Takes me up around the back of a hill called Scotsman's Hill, which is where I'll end up in a moment. Like I say, there's loads of little trails and benches and all kinds of. I just spotted a really nice chair down in there. Go down and have a look at this chair. That is a very nice chair. I like that. Yeah, great design. Very nice indeed. Right, I'm going to head up and out of here. Amongst all the flowers. Gonna head this way. And back out here. This brings us out into one of the local cemeteries. The Reader Rock Garden goes all the way along there. It goes for ages. Very nice along there. Really should pay it a visit if you never have. I use this as a shortcut. This takes me back down to the bottom of the hill where I can cut across and then back up around the other way. Right, that'll do for now. Well, halfway along that pathway is a nice set of steps that takes me all the way up to the top of the hill. This is the easier way of gaining elevation rather than just slogging up the hill. There's many places you can cut through. However, steps make it easier. That sun's got a bit of power in it now. Do go on forever though, I do warn you. Right, I'm going to head up there and do some more from right. Nice to be at the top of those steps, I can tell you. That all over there is the Stampede grounds. That's where the Calgary Stampede takes place, all down through here. That's the Saddledome, downtown Calgary. It's a very nice breeze, I must admit. If it wasn't for that breeze, it'd be pretty hot today. I'm certainly enjoying that breeze. Yes, there are many routes that come up through the... I don't like those. You're actually better off coming round. Yes. This is Calgary. Complete with the Saddledome or Pringle Dome, whichever you want to call it. I think Pringle Dome is actually a better name. Yeah. I don't know what it's officially called at the moment. Scotiabank Saddledome or something, I think it's called. Yes. And a very nice walk along the top here. There's no breeze down at the bottom of that valley. It's the other reason why I come up steps, because there's no breeze down there at the moment. Breeze is all on the top of the hill, and this is a bit of a shortcut to where I'm going. Yeah. Every single place I look in the city there's construction going on. If you look at it, there's tower cranes everywhere. Around here we jokingly call it the national bird of Calgary. It's called the tower crane. I've lived here for decades and I've never ever seen the downtown with no tower cranes in it ever. Right, I need to head on that way, so I'll do some more when I get to where I'm going. Well, I have just popped in to have some breakfast. I did head up towards I did head up towards Canes because I'd like to have breakfast at Canes. It's a Canes Harley Diner. It's been an institution in Inglewood forever. And I just come past there, and unfortunately they have the police signs in the building. I think they're permanently closed. The motorbike's gone out the window and everything, which is a real shame. But I guess my new go-to for breakfast is bees. 6B or not to be? That is the question. Where it is noble has suffered the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune and all that other good stuff. Yeah, should have been 2B, but however. Yeah. But, this is a great place for breakfast. You can't opt in. Yeah, the coffee's really good too. Breakfast is amazing. Always get the back bacon. It's absolutely brilliant. Right, heading back across the river. I was going to walk further up to the other one, the other bridge, but this one has way less people. This river's full, so this one's flowing pretty good. This is the Bow River. Cross over here where there's no people. Yeah, there's a good flow down through here today. Nice. Oh, here comes the parks, guys. Let's see if I can come a lift. No, apparently no lift today. Yes, there's some festival or something going on over. I think it's a Latino festival going on over at Fort Calgary. So they can keep that. Give you an idea. See these white concrete things down at the bottom, they're actually benches. And, they also have really good water diverters to stop them hitting the bridge towers. But they made them into benches. Quite often those things are underwater. So it gives you an idea of how high this river can flow. Over there, the Simmons bedding factory. I have some pictures taken not that long ago when it was the only thing over there. Now look at it. Right, I'm going to continue on that way. Up this way, cross over the bridge. Yeah. Yes, these concrete things down here are quite often underwater. Yeah. Right, I'm going to head on uphill. Yes, always a nice bridge. Oh, comes the LRT coming through. Calgary Transit. Yes, Calgary Transit's a fantastic system, you know. I hear a lot of people complaining about transit, and I hear so much garbage. We actually have a very good transit service. It doesn't always go where you want it to go, though. I'm not sure who works out the interconnection between routes and timing and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes it just doesn't flow. But I think the people that work out the timing don't actually use the transit. Yeah, right, I'm going to continue on this way and up over the hill.